that too obvious, okay, I like your confidence.
What's up, bro? What's up, MP? And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the... we know. Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best with the thought also of the postseason.
Now, here's Okoro. Shoots over McDaniel. Oh, that's blocked. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Cunningham is out there with Marcus Sasser. Then there's McDaniels, and there's the bulldozer, and it's Clowney in at the power forward position.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Now, here's Halliburton. Siakam inside the three-point line. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. The Pistons working the ball around now. And he's good on the three ball.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Here's Siakam. Against Washington, he was really on his game. Now, Okoro. Here's Turner. Nice D from the bulldozer.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Cunningham passes to the bulldozer. Sasser with it. Here's the three. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Here's Mann. Turner with the screen. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Sasser. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Mann with it. On the wing, Turner. Indiana again missing.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And Cunningham with the slam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to talk to his guys. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And checking out Detroit, they know what they're capable of. They have the talent to be a much better team than they've shown, but the execution has got to improve.
Now, here's Halliburton, coming off 31 points last game. They could use a bucket. A bulldozer pulls it in. Pistons leading by 10. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him, maybe send him double teams too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thanks, David. Siakam's shot is off. Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Pacers trail by 12. Here's Mann. No scoring in this one. And yes, it's good.
Gotta love how efficient Halliburton is. A confident shooter from the mid-range.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Cunningham for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And a lot of that was game plan. Putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Turner. A bulldozer pulls it in. The bulldozer's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. 6 points for the bulldozer.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Indiana's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Now, Sasser. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. Now, here's McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Detroit needs to get off a shot from the arc. The bulldozer controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 14. Pass to Mann. Siakam a screen on Cunningham. Mann gets the bucket.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Cunningham for 3. The putback misses the follow-up. The Pacers shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Siakam misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's the bulldozer. Boy, that win against the Rockets. He's another guy who really showed up to play. Pass to McDaniels. The Pistons working the ball around now. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Shots good by Turner.
He is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
And here's Cunningham. He's got 7. Sasser with it. Guarded now by Okoro. They set the pick. Cunningham for 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
The Pacers making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. Here's the bulldozer. He's got 8. Here's Cooper. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Man with it. Turner for 3. No good that time.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Pass to Bulldozer. Here's Najee. Here's Law. No good on the triple. Pacers trail by 12. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. That's good. It's Halliburton. With the assist.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
The bulldozer passes to Cooper. Here's Christie. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Indiana's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. 1:39 left in the first quarter. Man gets the bucket.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Here's Cooper, defended by Man. And the shot is good. And that's now 10 points for the bulldozer.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
There's the 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Halliburton outside. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Law, the pass to Najee. Here's Cooper. The three-pointer, no good. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Rockets in Houston.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
They set the pick. Puts up a deep 3. Christie can't make it. Here's Man. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. Their lead at 11 points. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
You've got Saddiq Bey. He's out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Primo in at point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the bulldozer in the last outing against Houston lit up the floor. He had 34 points, and what a game it was. Posting a triple-double. He put on a show. A fantastic performance from him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The bulldozer. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts, a scorching 88%.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Bey, and it's McDaniels with the rebound. Pistons leading by 15. Tries from 16. Here's Clowney, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pacers have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Siakam finds Bey. They set the pick. There's the triple. Trains the three-pointer. Bey's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Lets it go from 14.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And the bulldozer gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Primo, the pass to York. Now here's Bey, and Siakam has it in the corner. And Indiana, another 3.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. 17 points was their biggest margin. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 7. Another miss by Siakam.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. And another 3 for Detroit.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
York. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. Fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Now here's Ellis. Still scoreless. Over Okoro. Ellis can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 17. Pass to Bulldozer. Stops, pops, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Here's Marshall. Siakam outside. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Ellis, the pass to the Bulldozer. Good D by Siakam.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Siakam's got 9.
Oh, and they made him work for it, but Siakam knows how to finish strong inside.
Pass to Bulldozer. Here's Ellis. Here's the Bulldozer. Second shot opportunity.
Pistons foul. Man.
Halliburton's checked in for Marshall.
First team.
Terry's checked in for Detroit.
Substitution on the
Marcus
floor.
Sasser comes in for Cunningham. Here's the Bulldozer. He's got 19. Count that one. Now, man. Siakam outside. Pass to Halliburton. To the inside. York can't hit. Pistons leading by 19. Sasser with it. The Bulldozer passes to Ellis. Launches a three. Sasser gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 9. No problems knocking that one down. Siakam's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Pacers. Pass to Bulldozer. From outside the arc. And Clowney can't get it to go. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Ellis can't get it to go.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Okoro finds Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Over Sasser. Siakam's shot is off. Detroit leading by 17. Pistons passing it around. Outside Terry. And York pulls it down. Indiana's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And it's Halliburton missing. Detroit's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. There's the screen. Sasser. Detroit, no good that time either. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Pass to Bulldozer. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside. The Bulldozer's got 24.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Here's Man. He has 5. Halliburton for 3. They get it again. Six on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Siakam. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Ellis against Halliburton. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Ellis has got his first points of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness. David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Turner's checked in for Indiana. And then for Detroit, was checked in, and it's Cooper in for Siakam, right side. Terry grabs the board.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Yeah, easy call.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Detroit. Christie comes in for Marcus Sasser. Now, here is Halliburton. Can't hit from the corner.
This has not been his quarter so far. He needs to find a way to get going here.
Here's Naji. Misses the three.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup, just couldn't knock it down.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Man up top, he's guarded by Cooper, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Fires the three, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Detroit Pistons cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Indiana Pacers.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
I think for the Pacers,
and that is our...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The Bulldozer has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
On the floor for Detroit, Marcus Sasser is out there with Cunningham. And there's the Bulldozer. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. And it's Clowney in at the power forward. Here's Mann. Siakam outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Siakam's got 15.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
The Bulldozer, no good. Pacers trail by 21. Pass to Mann. Outside Turner lets the three fly, and the Pacers another three.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
And Cunningham with the block. McDaniels in the post, covered by Okoro. Cunningham for three. Detroit, no good that time either. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Mann can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Dan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night. From top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Looking here at some numbers for the Bulldozer. Great showing for him last season. First in assists. And lest we forget, the most prolific shot blocker in the game. #1 in blocks per last season.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Now, here is Halliburton. The three sinks the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 5.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
The Bulldozer, and it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. 2 points, that one goes. And that's now 27 points for the Bulldozer.
And you can tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Pass to Turner from past the arc. Sasser with the rebound. Detroit leading by 16. Pistons passing it around. Stolen by Okoro. Here's Mann. Covered by Cunningham. And Siakam has it in the corner. Cunningham outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Cunningham's got 6 in the quarter.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Pass to Turner. The 3 has now made half of those 10 shots in the game. It's his 5th basket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Mann following the bucket by the Pistons. Siakam misses. Cunningham looking it over. Takes the 3. Traps in the tray. Cunningham's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of this.
Now here's Turner. 12 points for him. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Bangs home the trifecta. Halliburton's got 8 points.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Here's the teardrop. And Cunningham with a nice bucket inside.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 8. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. That shot off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And it's sent back by Turner. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And Okoro throws it down.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he...
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. We've got Saddiq Bey, and it's Mann in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Here's Marshall. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pistons leading by 19, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Here's man, covered by Cunningham. Pass to York. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Pacers trail by 21. Pass to Bay. Fires for 3. Detroit with the rebound. The Bulldozers got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Here's the Bulldozer. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Detroit leading by 20. Cunningham outside. The Bulldozer passes to Cunningham. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bay finds man. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Sasser. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Out of hand on it. Pass to Bulldozer. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The 11-footer. Sasser can't hit. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Now, man. Rebound by the Pistons. Cunningham's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the middle. And the Bulldozer gets it to go. 33 points for the Bulldozer.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Here's York. That shot misses. Excellent D there from the Bulldozer. Cunningham dishes it to McDaniels. Here's the screen. That shot missing. The Pacers shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Pass to Bay. Shoots the 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Now Sasser to the inside. The kick out to Cunningham. Off target from 3-point range. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Man gets the bucket.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Cunningham passes to the Bulldozer. Fires from deep. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Man with it. Inside, York, and he pings it home with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pass to Sasser. Puts up a three, and another three for Detroit.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Timeout called the Pacers. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. To come in.
Great win tonight, MP.